Tofu wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. Because the Enchantress seems to be like a niche pick, but how well is it going to do up against a Huskar with a lot of burst, a lot of damage potential coming through?
Well, it's I think these supports, what they do is that they create space. They are pretty strong in the laning.
Could have been some bonus gold there for Boom.
Top lane, Crystallis.
I think he'll be able to do the damage here. Crystal's trying to get himself away. There is going to be the swarm coming through from Tofu now. Tofu leaving that bottom lane. The impetus shot comes through. It looks like they've got the lockdown. That's going to be the Whirling Death to secure the death. And Katawami TPs himself up. Ace does have that Whirling Death once again. Can he get the Timber Chain? Closing the gap onto Fishman. But Fishman's got that salve. Yeah, and Ace, he's got 3 points to reactive armor. He's going to be fine. Stormstormer in the mid lane does go down to Boom. And then Katawami coming in. I think he's about to get the Centaur Stomp onto Katawami. Maybe time for some aggression here. But there is an Abaddon as well. So he's going to be able to get the miscall off. Top lane though. That Charkram's going to be used with the Whirling Death. Crystal is taking a lot of damage. The Inner Fire comes out. They're still going to be able to get the kill. Tofu picks it up. Sunstrike might... No, doesn't cook the bug now. Katawami underneath the tier 1 tower, but they are going to dive with the Centaur. And
push on the top tower for Entity. So Entity, I'm not sure when they're going to be able to get a tower, but the TP from the Seeker, there's going to be a fight.
Yeah, the Photic Shield is immediately going to be popped. The TP away from Ace. Sunstrike comes out. It is going to be able to get the kill onto Ace now, but Fishman does go down to Celery first. Toby has...
And Crystallis. We talked about the invasion of the two supports. This is why the Huskar needed to have a good laning phase, and he's definitely going to be suffering some.
Yeah, the trap comes out and the enchant to slow him down now as well. Sunstrike onto Boom. Boom moves out of the way. The Centaur's even going to get involved with the
Huskar is still alive.
They're going to be able to go into Boom. Boom with the refraction charges and the meld. Can he do the damage before he dies? Toby gets himself a double kill. It looks like the Ravage is committed. Fishman is only level 5, so he's not going to be having that borrowed time. It looks like Toby, they're going to try and go for the chase. The Timbersaw coming through with Timber Chain. It looks like Toby might be the next target. Where's that Charkram now to get the reveal? Might be the next target. Has he been spotted out? The chase coming through with the Timber Chain. And it looks like, yeah, Ace. They're going to turn around actually. They've found Fishman as well. Stormstormer. So one more right click. There's going to be the Tornado coming through, and Boom instantly deletes Stormstormer. Stormstormer with the Forge Spirit. It's going to be able to get the return kill from the grave onto Tofu, and Katawami should be able to get himself away. Oh, I think they're waiting for Toby to actually use his TP. Courier coming through. I love this. Tarachio's just stalking him. Yep, TP comes through. Do they have the damage to take him down? Ravage will be committed, and he do get that kill. The sidelines. So he comes through from the Sakuchi, sees Stormstormer. Does he have the reveal? They're going to try and go with the Swarm, but do they have the damage here? Stormstormer running himself in the trees. They absolutely do. And Boom. Even the TP, it would have been enough damage there to blow him up before he got that TP out. The Shadow Blade. And Darachio waiting on the back line, so the Nether Strike does come through. They're going to try and make a move onto Boom. Boom's going to be caught out. The refraction charges do come through, but he's going to be killed off. Toby gets that kill, and now...
push for themselves, an Entity. Let's see how prepared they are.
Yeah, the Tornado comes through, but that is going to be a 3-man Ravage coming now. And
Very
Stormstormer
prepared.
has to pop that BKB. The borrowed time goes from the Abaddon already. It's going to be on a 60-second cooldown. Toby, does he want to chase? Looks like Crystallis wants to come through. The Gush onto 2-3 heroes now with the Rupture. Onto Ace, and Ace is just going to be bounced around with the Inner Fire, with the bashes coming through from Katawami, and Ace is dead. No buyback, and now the Nether Strike onto the Titan. They might be able to get this fight, and now Darachio, he's not going to be able to run away from this. It's going to be the damage coming through from Tofu. Turns around with the Gush. Katawami, though, can they do the damage onto Stormstormer? He's going to be able to get himself into Ghost form. Crystallis gets the kill from those burning spears onto Darachio in the river.
It's over. So they're gonna be the ones going for a smoke and trying to use these 25 seconds. Gaimin Gladiators, they need to turtle on this high ground.
Yeah, Stormstormer's going to be underneath the sentry. Do they have the jump in for him though? I'm hearing the Ravage Celery. He's going to be caught in the Tornado. There's going to be a nice blood right into the Meteor, and the deer is going to be cooked. I hope you like yours well done, as Celery just gets absolutely deleted there. Charge from Katawami, going to be able to connect onto
beautiful
Boom
charge
as well as the Tofu. And now can they go? Fishman's immediately going to go into the borrowed time once again. The Ravage comes out. Are they going to be able to turn this one around? Crystallis taking a lot of damage. One more right click might be enough. The Timber Chain connecting onto that lone tree. They get the kill onto Crystallis, and Crystallis is going to be out for this fight. 60 seconds. No buyback. Stormstormer has to go for the TP away. He's out of mana.
Entity into moves where you can finally catch them when you can predict where they are. So in the end, it's gonna turn out in catching Stormstormer. That's your end result, or catching anyone outside of the base. And finally with the smoke, they're gonna be able to do it. Crystallis is He's being spotted.
They found him out here. Crystallis comes in with the BKB, the inner fire into the TP. Nothing to cancel this now, so they're going to change targets onto Fishman. Fishman doesn't have a BKB of his own, so he will be killed off. Ace secures that one.
Force the enemies into the base. Force them then to get out on the map in a place where they don't feel comfortable.
Oh, the charge comes in. Katawami, this might be a little bit of bait here. The Enchantress going to be killed off. Even going to be using it. Was that the Ag Scepter here?
Part of the map with other heroes and keep Boom towards the bottom lane, but Entity, they've had enough of it. With one hero dead, they want to fight and they want to do it now.
Yeah, they're coming through with a smoke, a wraparound all the way around the back. The outpost, not even going to scout them out. They're going to be able to get the tornado into the Tide Hunter. Tide going to be in this ice wall. Doesn't have a BKB, has that refresher though. What's he going to be able to do with it? They're looking to do the damage, but it's going to be a really nice Ravage. Crystallis though with the BKB, still doing the damage to Dairecho. Dairecho's not going to be able to get that refresh off because he was out of mana. And it looks like they might be able to go into Fishman though. Fishman gets caught out. Does he have a TP away? He does, but is the damage going to be enough? It will be that impetus shot. Doesn't even need to land. Now Stormstormer has to use his own BKB. The trap's going to be dealt with this gem. Like you say, but the dive in, Crystallis is going to be able to get himself away. Yule Scepter comes out. Blood right now as well. Swarm will be dropped. Charge comes in from Katawami. Leaves him in no man's land, but he does have that Shadow Blade. The chase comes through from Ace. They have the Yule Scepter. They drop the sentry now. They're going to be able to go onto the Spirit Breaker. Spirit Breaker tries to go with the Nether Strike. There's going to be the Rupture as well onto Ace, but Ace, he just stands his ground. The Blood Right comes through. Tornado will connect, but it looks like, are they done here? Stormstormer wants to carry on going, and Ace is going to be taking a lot of damage, waiting for that Rupture to fade off, and Crystallis dives in, going to be able to cook the Bambi once again. It looks like they have enough damage to get at least one kill. Can they get more out of this? Oh, the right clicks. Fishman once again blown up by Boom. And it looks like they want to try and go on it now as well. They get the lockdown onto Tofu. Tofu's going to be able to go for the time lapse, but they get the kill onto Boom. Boom, there was nothing he could do there, and now Tofu is the target. Tofu couldn't get himself away. He finds himself that haste rune. Should just be able to scuttle out, but the charge will still be there from the Spirit Breaker. He's going to be slowed down, excuse me, as he goes towards the Ag Scepter. He's waiting, he gets the ward. I think he's able to get the blink in. The Ravage comes through now as well, but the BKB, that was quick fingers there from Stormstormer, and the Meteor does get dropped. It's going to be the double stun onto Toby, but that's all it's going to catch out Fishman. He's going to be caught through now as well. Do they have the damage to take him down? They've got, back lines. They're going to be able to dive onto Dairecho once again. Sunstrike will be there to clean up and cook that fish. Crystallis.
Boom can finally attack.
Is he going to be able to get himself away? Dairecho buys back the Nether Strike now. They take down Tofu. Ace on Fishman. And it looks like it's going to be buybacks. Gladiators, they want to get themselves right in on this fight. The right clicks now as well. They know there's no BKB for Stormstormer. Gush comes out. It actually doesn't connect. It falls a little bit short. Crystallis tries to get himself away. He's got that BKB down for the next 50 seconds now as well. Heaven's Halberd is up. What can he do with this? And you can see Boom's not getting close until he knows he can blow him up with the right click. So he can't get Halberd. Gush is back up. Tornado, it's not going to connect onto anyone. Stormstormer needs to be careful. Gush will be there. He has that BKB if he gets into danger. But the right click's coming through from Boom. And they are still really, really strong. Crystallis now as well. Going to have his BKB up in 25 seconds. Can he get himself out of this? Gush comes out. Crystallis trying to do what he can.
He needs help.
Will be there. The right is coming through. He needs Katawami to charge through. It's going to be a really nice four-man connection as the Gush carries on going on to Crystallis, though. It's going to be the blink forward by Boom. Boom, does he get disarmed? Does he
no BKB
through this? It looks like it's going to be no BKB for Crystallis, but the damage will still be there onto Boom, and Boom's dead for 90. Meteor gets dropped. It's going to make Ace go extinct. And now there's only Tofu left. It looks like Dairecho's already trying to TP himself, run himself away from this. Tofu with the time lapse right back into Crystallis' waiting arms. Do they have the damage here for Dairecho? I'm surprised he didn't have the TP for 3. And now Dairecho, this is going to be a full 5-man wipe going the way of Entity. They do lose a little bit of damage, but they should catapults. Is it going to be enough? Control pure utility coming through from Stormstormer.
I would like to see the shard, but before we talk about that, there's going to be a big engagement.
Yeah, they're saving the BKBs, and Dairecho's not going to be able to get that Ravage off just yet. In fact, Dairecho's going to be getting really down low. The charge comes in, they control him, they get the kill. He was mid-Ravage, but he does still get taken down. Boom, what's he going to be able to do with the BKB? The Nether Strike comes through onto Boom, and Boom, he looks like he's being controlled. He looks like he's going to be killed off. He does have the buyback available if he wants to come through. Ace, can he get himself away from this? Was that dive in? Crystallis does get it. There's going to be the blood right now as well, but the blink away from Timbersaw. And Timbersaw will be able to run himself out of this.
Dives are gonna be okay, but not getting the BKB early definitely hurt them. Another fight will break out.
The Rupture comes through onto Ace. Ace is just going to be having to stand here. The dive comes in from Crystallis now as well. Crystallis taking a lot of damage, but they're still going to be able to do the damage to Ace. Ace with the Yule Scepter. It's going to be able to keep himself alive. Looks like the back line, so they're going to be able to go on the Invoke. The charge comes through onto 3-4 heroes now as well. Tornado connects. They're going to be able to get another Rupture off. There's going to be another kill onto. Is Celery going to be able to get himself away from this? One more right click. The Mist Call going to be able to finish the job. Katawami with the BKB. Can he do the damage?
Stormer styling time.
Tofu. The dive comes in from Crystallis. They get the kill onto Boom. That's dead for 120 seconds. No buyback. Dairecho going to be caught out now as well. The charge. But the Forge Spirits as well, Stormstormer doing the damage. It's going to be GG, well played. Game number 1 going to Entity. Great start from the Gladiators, but they just get out-muscled and out-maneuvered, and Entity take this first game. the Lena, the Queen of Pain, Invoker, Leshrac. That's pretty much everyone in the Storm Spirit as well. So we've seen some... Okay, Batrider. Completely forgot about this hero. The single target lockdown onto the Morphlin with the Firefly. Do you think here, Entity, looking at it with Fairy Fire, and he's getting himself back towards that tier 1 tower. It's going to be a really nice body blast coming through from Fishman. Drops the cogs now as well, so that's tactically doing the damage. Ace going to get himself away from this. Plasma Field's going to be coming through. One more right click, Chrysalis. Fishman are going to be able to pick up 1-2 kills in the lane. A kill each there.
The mech just isn't going to be that cheap. Oh, mid lane, the dive!
He goes all the way. The Ignite. Celery should be able to, with his Ignite, maybe a Fire Blast as well, get the kill onto Stormstormer.
Go back, poking, go back when you're together. They did exactly that now the second time, but the Razor got so damn strong that he was able to chase down the Grimstroke after that happened. And in the mid lane now, there's gonna be fighting. That's a pretty big one coming out from Gaimin Gladiators.
Yeah, Tofu with a really good rotation into the Inkswell. Boom gets his level 6, dives forward onto the Remnant.
And the charge, you can dodge the Inkswell. You can pretty much dodge anything you like. I like the moves from Gaimin Gladiators. They know they can't fight the Razor, so they're fighting on the top lane and they're getting multiple kills.
Yeah, Fishman's going to be coming in with the battery assault, but it's going to be 3 heroes. He catches 2 of them in the cogs. Where's that follow-up damage going to come from, though? Because it looks like they're just going to be able to do the damage onto Fishman, and in the end, they get the chase away. Stroke of Fate comes out. Daracho going to be able to get himself a double kill.
To the enemies, but still gets out alive, and Hookshot really a low cooldown, so he's gonna have it. And now mid lane push, but Crystal is the big boys here.
Yeah, he's gonna be coming in the Inkswell as well. Tofu, can he get himself away from this? One more right click, so there is gonna be the stun onto the Razor. The Fire Blast comes out now as well, but they're still gonna be able to clean up Tofu. Celery trying to get himself away with the Bloodlust, but it looks like they're gonna be able to get the clean up here now as well. No, steering chains from Boom.
So those are the 2 options that you have. Once Razor has the Lincolns and the BKB, he's not gonna die. Nothing can kill him on the side of Gaimin Gladiators. And speaking about Gaimin Gladiators, they're going to be losing 2 heads. Luckily for them, only 1 hero.
Look at this as well. There's going to be the relocate in. Fishman's already used that hook shot. I think it didn't connect. It actually went onto the creeps, which is why they've been pulled out. But he did have that haste rune to chase down Ace, and the relocate comes in immediately. Aegis uncontested. The Batrider even going to be scouting out now here as well. He's got that BKB up. The shard comes through. Oh, the snatch! He could put Stormtrooper in a little bit of trouble here. There's going to be the dive through with the hook shot, but that's going to be the death of the Batrider, and Fishman just throws his own life away.
Bloody fight.
Yeah, Karawami, the charge will be there. Connects onto Toby now as well. But did he get... I think it was a pushback from the Flame Break. I think he'll be able to do the damage. He already taken down the Beast Pass. They get the kill onto Karawami now as well. So Stormstormer with the BKB trying to get himself away. Celery will go down. Chrysalis, as he isn't done, because he's got that Aegis direction. What's he going to be able to do? He gets the pushback away. And... well, Stormstormer, that BKB is down. Does he want to carry on going, though? He has that lasso. So Daracho going to be taking some damage, but not enough to kill him off. The charge
He's
from
coming
Ace
in
once again, but the TP is already away. So
go through all of the damage that he's dealing, and then once he morphs, he's not going to be able to force you down. So, oh, the hook shot doesn't connect, and Celery still in trouble.
You saw that, right? The hookshot goes right over Celery's head and completing as well. So that's going to be another power spike. Who have they caught? Going to be able to get Celery with a lasso, dragging him back to get the kill. Hookshot this time does connect. Ace going to be able to get himself away with the BKB, but Chase still on from Chrysalis. He does have that static link, gets that kill. And the chase away now. 2 heroes dead. What can Entity do with this? The theory holds up. He is 11-0-6. The
They're
charge
coming
comes
in.
They're going to try and take down the Ire, though. He does have that. He's going to be able to survive right through it. And Chrysalis pops the BKB. They're going to try and carry on going on to Karawami, though. Karawami, I think he'll be able to get it. Hookshot once again. The lockdown. Daracho, the cogs push him back. They get the kill onto the Morphlin. 69 seconds. He is dead. No buyback. Celery is going to be the next one to go down. It looks like, yeah, backlines. Grimstroke trying to do what he can. They've already got the kill onto the IO, but it looks like they just have to get themselves right back to the high ground. Even Tofu having to go in for the 4-staff. Now the Flame Break comes out. Are they going to be able to get the lasso dragged back onto it? Who's going to win? One of the ancient spirits with unknown power, or a cowboy driving and a giant bat? So, do Entity, do they want to try and take this tier 3, or do they think it's going to be a little bit too much? Chrysalis, charge going to be coming in onto him. Ace, there's going to be the Plasma Field coming in. Relocate, though. They're going to be able to take him down for the very first time in 32 minutes here. Karawami, he's going to be caught out now as well. He did relocate into this, trying to save the life of the Razor as the cogs do get dropped. So maybe they went a little bit too far, a little bit too hard on the side of Entity, but they are losing this fight on the other side of the map, right in front of the enemy base. So even if they do lose all 5 heroes, Entity may be making the mistake in just getting overconfident, thinking they can take another fight when they don't have their ultimates, they don't have items to use. But now they're going to be back as 5. They get the lasso, they get the raw onto Tofu, and that's a lot of lockdown, a lot of hate here just for a position in 4. Do we find Boom? Boom's going to be going with a slight fist once again. Here in BKB, Chrysalis, they want to go into Celery. It's going to be the charging from Dyrachio. The back lines, hook shot comes through. It looks at the waveform now as well. They're going to be able to blow up Katawami. Katawami with the end. It's going to be surviving for a little bit longer. And Chrysalis with a refresher into the second BKB. The second Eye of the Storm coming through. The damage onto Dyrachio. It's going to be stacking up. It's going to be the death of the Morphlin. He's dead for 114 seconds. This time, Boom. Do they have the lockdown here for Boom? It looks like his Boom is going to try and go for Stormer here with a slight fist here and chains coming through. But do they have the damage to take down Boom? Boom has to jump himself away because the cogs do get dropped. But Stormer is still alive. He gets himself out of this. The buybacks from the two supports on the side of Entity now as well. They know if they get a good fight, Stormer is going to go down. He's going to get himself away from this one. Chrysalis going to be able to get the cleanup now as well. Fishman, what's he going to be able to do in terms of surviving? He's not. That's the dieback there for the clockwork. But if they get the lockdown onto Boom, this is going to be Boom trying to get himself away with the remnants. If they got the lockdown onto him, that could have been potentially another lane of racks. Is it for who? Ace has to be forced stuff out there, and it looks like they want to carry on going. Celery's going to be caught out. The hook dive bomb comes in, and this Ogre, he's going to be stunned up for a little bit. In fact, you look at him how slow he's going to be moving around now as well. One more right click uphill misses for Chrysalis, but he does still secure the kill, and now Dyrachio has to go for the TP. Do they have anything to break this Lincoln Sphere? He's going to be bounced around, but again, the flame break this time
are not going to be counting on, especially not when the smoke is coming out. They don't know about it. The Stormer, he's baiting them in with the Aegis.
Yeah, Stormer comes through with the BKB, and like you say, he's got that Aegis, so he's going to be able to keep himself alive. Is Boom going to be able to dive himself away? But the axes fly through. Do they have Boom? The Road's going to be there onto the Spirit Breaker now, and Fishman can just go right to the back lines, looking for Boom. They're going to be able to get the kill onto Ace. Ace not going to be able to get himself away from this, and now they get the lockdown onto Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit is going to be able to get himself out of this. He's absolutely not. The Hawk for good measure, just to get that dive on, and now the Morphling comes into it. He's going to be losing so much health, and Dyrachio, he's dead, and again, still no buyback here for the Morphling. He's out of gold. Tofu trying to get the TP away, but the flame break comes out. It's going to be enough damage from Chrysalis, and these right clicks, only 2 heroes survive.
The second they see a solo here, they're going to be going in on Stormer.
Oh, the hook shot, it actually misses, and Ace has to cancel that charge because it was a bit of a trap. Backlines, Archer's going to try and get himself away. The BKB comes through, but the Road's going to be there now as well, and that's the lockdown for the Morphling once again. And again, Morphling, he's still 1,000 gold from being able to buy back, so now, what can they do here? Celery's trying to get himself away from Fishman, but Fishman actually flies through from Toby. The Roshan isn't up. Celery not going to be able to deny himself, and the Hawk comes through. They get the kill. Tofu goes down now as well. Is this going to be the end here for the side of Gladiators? Ace trying to get himself away with the BKB. They're still going to be chasing. The last stroke comes through. Even the Golem getting some punches in. Golem, get you gone, as Ace will disappear.
Entity Gaming, they're really showing up in this game.
Yeah, Boom, again, the Hawks are diving through. 2 heroes trying to do the best. There's at least 30 seconds before anybody else. The hookshot comes through. They get the refresher now.
Overclock.
Ember Spirit was that second. They're going to be able to push him out with the cogs. Yeah, they are. And this is going to be the death of the Ember Spirit. GG gets called. Entity, well, it's going to be looking good for them going into the next season of the DPC. Taking down the Western European regional finalists and the winners. And Entity, they push them aside in 2.